Like when it's like that, it really shouldn't even be. Okay. All right. So let's see how it's gonna open. Let's see if I fucked up or if I made the right decision to add to this position. Yo, what's up, man? Bulls, y'all better hold this damn thing. I went in heavy at this damn breakout. I think they'll hold it. I think they're gonna hold it, man. But hey, what's up, Smith? What's up?
Not much.
Yeah, I was in this position all night. I was in this position all night, dude. Just scaling in, scaling in, scaling into the position all night. And I will say that the ES is one hell of a drug, dude. Because it just kept going up. I just kept scaling into it. I mean, I was chasing the entry, and then when I finally got an entry, so my original entry in this position, let me see. So I was in this position, I think around, actually, I think I put it on Twitter or something. So my original position was here at 64. And when I said that I was chasing this entry all freaking night, I was like, okay, I'm getting in at that pullback. And so once I saw that pullback, I got in and I just rolled this thing up, just kept scaling in, scaling in, scaling into this. And this is like my 10th scaling. So hopefully I didn't, I mean, right now it's looking like it's working out. But I definitely saved this account. So this is the account that I hit daily loss limit in yesterday. And I'm about to go back to my break even from yesterday. So but how was your night, man? Were you able to get into this or were you just kind of watching the market reflecting?
Yeah, just watching.
Just watching it.
I mean, I'm in one con. I'm already up like 50 points.
Are you? Oh no, he's figured it out. He's figured it out. But yeah, yeah, that smaller size, dude, it kind of it doesn't I wouldn't necessarily say it forces you to stay in longer, but if you want to be profitable with smaller size, you're definitely going to have to hold on to the position a little bit longer than what you normally would if you had heavy size. And now with the heavier size, you can make more money quickly, but it just leaves no room for error at all. Look at all this profit gone. Damn. Damn. I kind of felt that I should have took some off here. Shit. Um, Hopefully the Bulls hold this up, but I'm gonna stay strong in this position, man. But at this point, I really don't need to have my stop so far down. It's always the hard decision. I am in heavy right here. We did just get a full double top retracement. The Bulls. You said what?
That quick. Well, on the NQ is quick too.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got their objective.
So actually, let me look at the NQ because I haven't looked at her. Let me take this off. Because my opinion, the market objective, if we into oh shit, we did get that gap fill. Oh shit, we did. They just touched it. Oh damn it. Oh, I gotta get out of this on the ES. Ah shit. Oh, they just touched it on the Nasdaq. But the ES still has not filled its gap. But if the Nasdaq is gonna go down, then the ES show ain't gonna go up by itself for sure.
Still on the daily, so they hit it on these other. The daily, they still got to get it to like 556 to
558 actually. 558.
truly
Or you
fill
talking about on Nasdaq or the ES?
Nasdaq.
My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, truly fill that gap on the daily time frame. But yeah, they filled it on the what
Yeah,
you call it.
on the Nasdaq. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that the market was not going to go down until that gap was filled. But we still haven't gotten that gap fill on the ES. I don't know what that means. I don't know if we're going to see the Nasdaq stall out. But actually, no, the Nasdaq's about to run. That shit's about to run, dude. That shit's about to go up to 600. Probably, yeah, that shit's about to get to 600. I was worried about nothing. It's about to run. I'm looking at the structure right now. It's about to run. Trying to look at the higher time frame. Yeah, look at that. That's about to get, man. I'm bears about to get their stops ran. Let me look at the ES real quick. Yeah. Yeah, the ES definitely has a lot more room for upside, and you can see that the ES still has to fill that gap at 358 in order for it to completely fill its gap. So I think I'm good. But what I will do though, because I am super heavy though, I'm not playing that game. I'm taking some of this off. I'm taking some of this shit off because I am super heavy right here at the top. I'm not playing that game.
No, he's figured it out.
He's trading responsibly. No. All right, I can deal with this. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. All right, so I basically got my P&L back. Like I said, I hit daily loss limit on this account yesterday doing the exact same thing, over leveraging at a dangerous spot. All last night, I was scaling in 3 to 5 micro contracts at a time, just scaling in, scaling in, scaling in as it going up. And last night I was just so high. I just kept coming back to the charts and I said, dude, this thing is still going up. It's still going up. So I just kept scaling into it. I went to bed like at 12 o'clock. Just scaling into this thing. Just scaling it. Stay up until 12 o'clock doing that.
Too funny.
Well, I guess if I didn't take some, I mean, like I said, I was heavy. I'm not going to be mad about taking profits. I'm not going to be mad about that. I was super heavy. It was looking real suspect. I wanted to take some profit off. So I'm in 8. I'm gonna probably take 2 more off right here. Take 2 more off because I think today we're running. I told Smith this morning, we running. We running today. The ES is probably going to get to 54. We'll probably make a stop at 60 first. So what I'm gonna do is actually take some of this off because once we get that gap fill, I think we do get the reversal. So I'm gonna just put this down a little bit to kind of front run that. And I do want to take one more off right here. Okay, half a contract. I can deal with that. I mean, honestly, at this point, if I let this shit come back, if I let this come back, then good morning, CM Look. Yep, we're going to 50, people. We're going to 50 for sure. So technically, I'm almost up 100 points in the ES right now. I'm almost up 100 points. I'm 10 or I'm about 20 points away from 100 points on the ES. 20 points. My original entry is all the way down here at 64. So I was telling Smith last night, like the market has been doing this all this week, where the market will open, it will flush down to an area of support, and then it'll just run away. And last night I was like, damn it, because I was actually looking to literally get in at 35, literally at 35, and I think it got to 36. So if I set a limit at 35, I would have not gotten filled. I would have been pissed. But let me show you why I was looking at that 35 level yesterday to get in long. Where is it at? So 36. So I think what was I looking at? So I was looking to get in at 35 because I think this candle right here. I was looking to get a sweep of this low of this candle right here. So I was going to kind of front run this candle and get in at 35. But the market front ran that candle, didn't even sweep the liquidity underneath it and bounced at 36. So when it saw that it ran, now if this was the Nasdaq, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I would have chased this thing. I would have been successful because it did bounce, and we did get a like a 30 to 20 point bounce here on the ES. But I was like, nah, you really can't chase on the ES. You're asking for trouble if you chase on the ES. And so I had to wait for the pullback, and I'm just glad that it got the pullback. But I was editing last night when the pullback happened. So once I saw it pump up, I was like, damn it. It pumped up once it touched that 40 level, and I had to make a decision because I think it was like it pumped up because I think my entry is at like 64, wherever my entry was last night. I had a tight stop because I was like, man, I know price left the area of demand, but because it's been so volatile, I can get stopped out. And so I had my stops literally at 58, and I was just hoping all night. And once I saw it ran, I was trying to revenge trade this entry. I was just scaling in as it went up. So I stayed up all night doing that. And that's why I have that pre-market rule, because I know if I'm in a position, I'm not going to sleep. And I did not go to sleep last night. I did not go to sleep. Stayed up all night trading. I think I'm going to scale into this, but I'm only going to do 3 contracts from now on. I'm only going to do right. Because I think they're going to come in right here. Let's see. Because we got a 10-point drop from the highs. Okay, never mind. That's what I was waiting. Okay, so I get that's too far. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to still go up, but what I was looking for before it blasted up was I was just looking for it to be solid. Like I was trying to pay attention to see if they was going to sweep this liquidity right here and push up, or if they was going to go down further. But obviously they swept the liquidity and went up further. I know that at least on the ES, they're going to want to fill this gap. That has to be the objective. And I think ultimately we're going to try to get back up into this 54 level on the ES. I believe that we'll see initial resistance at 66, 65-ish. And that looks like we'll see. We'll see if they hold off here. But I think that's where we'll see the initial rejection. We'll probably see a sell-off back to this 340 area. And then from 340, that's where the market has to decide if it's going to continue to trade to the upside or if it's going to go back down so it can find more buyers. But for right now, I think the market objective is that gap fill and possibly a stop run up to 66, 65. Yeah, it does look like they're selling it. So we might actually get price to come back all the way to my break even. So what I will do is actually take some more off so I can scale back into the position with more contracts. Okay. So right now on the tilt, everybody is long the S&P and the Nasdaq, and 100% of people are long on the crude.
Gosh.
Is crude oil running today?
Looking at it on an hourly time, it looks like they keep rejecting it there. It looks like it's ready for overall, but do see some rejection on it right now, crude. If it can break past that 75 level, I think it could run. But that's just from a quick glance at it. I don't know what kind of news or anything they got going on.
Speaking of that, I was watching this video this morning before, and yeah, the news, the media, it does not even care what it lies about as long as you believe it. And that's all they care about. As long as you believe the lie they tell, they don't care. I mean, I think Joe Rogan is suing whatever that want the news outlet NBC or whichever one that is, because they created a viral video on TikTok that shows him endorsing Kamala Harris when he was talking about her opponent. They made it appear to, people that's not going to really do no research about it. They made it appear as if he was talking about Kamala Harris. And so he's apparently going to sue them for that. But I'm sitting here thinking, like, how can you get so bold to do something like that? Like that is bold, super bold. Like Joe Rogan's going to sit there and accept that y'all did that, or he wasn't going to see it. Crazy, man. Like they really want to get people to believe in Kamala Harris, no matter what lie they tell about her.
Yeah, man. How they do though?
Yeah, yeah, it is a game that's being played. I mean, as long as we remember that it's a game. I mean, I understand people put real emotions into this, but it's a game. Me, like I said, I would prefer to be an observer for most things in life because I just understand that a lot of it is not authentic. It's a game. The world's a stage, and we're just spectators of it. So I try not to get emotionally attached to stuff, but just the blatant lies. Like I guess what interests me about stuff like this is that not only are they blatantly lying, but there's actually people that believe it because they want to believe it. That's what's amazing to me. It's like, wow, you can literally lie to anybody and they'll believe it. As long as they want to believe it, they'll believe it. You can tell them anything you want. And that's so interesting to me because I guess as I project myself into a situation like that, shit, I always tell everybody, you only have one chance to lie to me, and I will never let you lie to me ever again.
Baby pump. They gonna play this whole game again with the highs.
I think we're trending, man. I mean, even though it looks like it's about to drop at any second, we all know if it ain't going down, it's going up, baby. If it ain't going down, it's going up.
There we go. There we go. What a run.
I can't do that. There's not enough room.
What a run, baby. Dang.
There's not enough room. Yeah, dude, we're going to 600, bro. I was like, man, we're going to 600 on the Nasdaq. There's no way that we're not, because them bear stops will get used today, unfortunately for the Bears. For sure. Nah, it's big ES out here now. It's big ES out here. Yo, ES has been making, like, if you look at the charts, I hope that the ES stays like this, because honestly, if the ES moves like the Nasdaq but stays structurally sound like she usually is, yo, the ES is actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty decent. The ES already stopped going to church already, so look, dude, I'm like literally I'm up about like 60 points, 80 points on the ES right now. When has the ES ever done that? For like intraday, on a regular basis. She stopped going to church. She hangs out with the Nasdaq now.
Yeah, ES is kind of funny because used to be you'd be happy to get like a 4 or 5 point move on the ES back
Yeah,
in the
dude.
day.
Dude. Like, dude, how do you make money like that, man?
Got my 4 points. I'm done.
The 4 points that took all day to get.
All day. So you can't make that up, though.
Yeah, dude.
You get in, and then it dances around, and it goes against you. And it's literally like a chop session between like a 4 point range, and then your break even's in the middle of that.
Hold on, give me a second, guy. That was just told something stupid. Let me see this.
Y'all, we hit that gap on Nasdaq. Hit the daily, filled the daily gap on Nasdaq. And it rejected to the T. To the T. Ooh, that'd be interesting if we get a rejection now. Because that is like literally the gap fill.
Well, you just gotta love your kids, man, because if you don't, you'll just adopt them. If you don't love your kids, you'll just adopt them. Oh my God.
Can't pick this up right now. We literally filled the daily gap fill on the Nasdaq, and it rejected almost 60 points.
Mm-hmm. Trading is easy, man. Trading is definitely easy. It's the emotions that make it hard, man. Yeah, if the Nasdaq can trade above, well, shit, I guess it has to get to 600 first. If it can trade above and hold over 580, 590, yeah, we're definitely going up to about 600, 650. And then I think that there'll be a lot of rejection at that 730 to 700. I mean, of course, 700 for sure. They're not going to just blow past 700 the first time. It's going to reject and then come back for it. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna add 3. I'm gonna scale in 3 here. I'm scaling in 3. And just keep a tight stop. Yeah, that's exactly where I would have my, well, no. I want to have my stop like literally underneath that low. Where's my stop at? There it is. literally underneath this low right here. Because the way that we're grinding up right now, I can expect, I mean, if we keep grinding, the bear stops will obviously be used. They're selling it. We have no news today. Super microcomputers had good earnings yesterday, and we know that the market was waiting on that. And so that just gives the market, what's the word? More confidence that NVIDIA is going to come back in and save the market. So I think that we grind. So we grind up. We're going to probably get a retest of my break even, and I'll probably add here. And it's crazy. As soon as I add, that's when the market wants to freaking drop. Bastard.
Pretty significant drop on NQ
Yeah.
because of that. Yeah, that gap fill and then rejection.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, literally to the T. Like if you just placed a sell limit up there at 58, 57, 56. My TP was 56 because I was going to front run in a couple points because I wanted to plan around. After what they was doing to me yesterday, I was like, man, nah. We getting out near the top of my wall. But if I would just placed another limit there, easy. Let me see how many points that. Let me measure that because I'll just do it from like 57. Top wick to bottom, yeah, that's like 85 points.
And let's look at the Nasdaq. Yes, ain't really doing nothing right now. Well, if you want to take this long, this is a good risk to reward long. I mean, we kind of missed it already, but it's already
Try it. And at 504. Did miss a lot of it. But it could go back up and retest. So
yeah.
Good 55 point upside. Only thing not looking too hot is chart looks like it wants to go down. 15-minute can still push a little bit, but hourly
Yeah.
looks good, but it's in a lot of a huge range of sell pressure area.
Yep. That previous candle between our range between 560 and 505. Yeah. This candle is definitely they're trying to fill the orders here on this candle, and you can definitely see it. The bears thought that, hey, we filled this gap. Let's take this down. I don't know, bears. I don't know. The market likes to use your stops as fuel. I mean, y'all had 1 month of the bearish price action working, and now these bears forgetting what happened to them the entirety of this year. Had 1 good month of bearish price action.
Bulls are like, let's remind them.
Hell yeah.
Like for them to get clapped.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the chart. We had this initial move up in April, and we just got this. I mean, it's literally a double bottom here. Okay.
Boys. See, boys. Bulls coming out to clap cheeks.
Yep, they coming. And they coming. And they coming. And they coming. Yeah, I made so much money last night. And like I said, I will be aware that I am high, so I just have to be mindful about my entry and position sizing and stuff like that. Well, the ES is about to officially fill its gap. It's a couple of points away from it. So I think that as soon as the ES fills its gap, we may see a rejection lower because we're definitely will see it on the ES if we saw it on the Nasdaq. All right, about to officially fill that gap, people. There we go. There we go. I'm actually going to take off a lot of this here. There we go, baby. There we go. Fill that gap. Fill that gap. Fill that gap. See, it filled that gap. And now I was trying to reject. I'll keep two. I'm done for today. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not adding to this anymore. I was up all night doing this shit. I'm done. I'm going to the sim after I'm done. After I'm out of this account. I'm done.
Nice.
Congrats. Happy for you.
Happy for you. Trade in there, and he stayed up all night. But yeah, I was watching it too, and I was tempted, but I was like, let me chill.
I mean, dude, if you're up, I mean, 9 times out of 10 now that I trade the ES overnight, ever since I started trading the ES overnight, I no longer go to sleep.
We just told y'all we could get a retest on this NQ, which had like, if you missed the lower 400s entry, the 480 entry, I got in at 504, which had like a good 50-point upside. And sure enough, 55-point upside. So yeah, my 504 entry and got up to what, 57? Yep, 57.
Okay. Well, so far, this is how much I'm up from last night. Trading only micros. Like, dude, I think I think I said this to you last night, or maybe it was the night before. Like I said, I've been this entire week, I've consistently made 3 to 4K every day. Every day, 3 to 4K.
Especially in micros. That's like,
yeah,
damn near unheard of.
3 to 4K consistently. Last night I was watching this video, this guy, and he was talking about the math of the prop firms, and he was talking about what it takes to be successful. And as I was listening to him, that whole, the best traders have the lowest win rate. They have like a 30 to 40% win rate. And the reason why that's capable is because they have like a 3-to-1 risk ratio. He said that if you have a 1-to-1 and a 2-to-1, and you have a 50 to 60% win rate, you're still not profitable because your losers will always take out all your gains. And as I was kind of reflecting on my own trading, yeah, even though I don't have a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 when I trade, what I do have is if I'm down, shit, all that work will be one loss could send me on tilt, and I do tend to lose the entire account because I do the exact opposite. I put more risk on than I can get profits. So it was kind of like an inverse of what he was saying. I put more risk on, and if it were to hit my stop, I would have to probably win 2 or 3 trades just to break even on that loss. And I was really thinking about it. I was like, that's something that I really have to work on, is really accepting if I'm wrong. Like if I take a trade and I'm gambling and I don't want to lose it because it's like, oh, I put this on to see what happens, and then it goes against me. And then you're adding more risk to the position, even though it's going in the opposite direction. That's usually my problem at times when I get into this euphoria state and I just start taking trades and all that hard work goes down the drain. But kind of going back to what he says, yeah, I don't take 1-to-1 targets. I usually have a 1-to-3 at the minimum, and I don't have a low win rate. I don't have a low win rate, but my position sizing, I feel, is what kind of keeps me. Because I mean, if I made 2K in micros, I could at least make 10 in minis if I kind of implemented the same risk management and stuff like that I do with the micros. But you can't beat being able to break up 10 micro contracts and take profits here and there, and then having all that room for error. I don't think I will ever go back to minis unless I trade Apex. Unless I'm trading Apex, I don't think I'm going back to minis. Micros are too good. Look at that shit, man. Look, the ES. This is why trading the ES is so predictable. As soon as she got that gap fill, she swept the liquidity a point above it, and we got this big drop back down to that 44 level that I was looking at. So we'll see if they hold it here. We'll see if they hold it at 44. Right now they're at 40. This is tough because you said what?
It dropped, so it hit the daily gap fill, daily dropped, and then it came back for a second time. So it did it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Just shy of the high at 57, and then dropped again. Freaking a million points. Just so you had two opportunities.
Mm-hmm. That's why we love the EQ. I'm so tempted to scale into this with 3 more contracts. So tempted. Honestly,
Like
you said what?
93 on that drop. Again, if you just set a limit up there, it's a 93-point drop. And now we're like more than half back. We're about to be right back up there, looks like. Maybe. I don't know, because they're rejecting it now. Looks like hourly 15. Nah, that might be it. That might be it. Bears might try to come in for their rotation now.
Yeah.
But their rotation is usually pretty quick, though. Bull to prolong it. They'll come out and prolong it.
I'm so tempted to just add to this position. Oh, no. It'll probably work, but at the same time, I have to realize that I am euphoric right now, and that is a. What's all this about? Okay, I'm scaling in. I'm doing it. I'm scaling in. I just keep my stop tight underneath this candle.
Tilt still long. Man, they're
I think so.
100% long on crude oil. Is that accurate?
Dude, well, they're saying that traders are 100% long on crude.
Yeah, all their top step traders.
Uh-huh. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second.
That attempt at that high. I could see you. If y'all fail here again, I could see you getting down to potentially down here. Give up that whole move. 130 points. Looking bullish. No, they might fail here again. Be mindful if they get up here to this high. They might run it a little bit, but I think they could fail here. Like a real fail. I don't know, maybe that's just the bear in me. Look at it from different charts, different perspectives. Bounce off the 90 in May. Do.
All right. So let's see if this scaling is going to be clutch. So I wonder I wonder if they're going to, because I mean we got this massive drop. I should have got in obviously here. This is where I should have gotten in if I was going to scale into something. You know what? Because I was looking at this 44 area, and that's where I should have scaled in. So I'm not going to play that game. Hold on, what the hell just happened?
Well, while you were gone, I was just telling them that I could potentially fail. Dang, what a sweep. I was saying it could potentially fail on NQ if they don't push through that high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does look like it could fail here. We'll have to see what. Well, where is it at? Yeah, we have to see what they do at a retest of about 508. 508 is what it's, well, 508, 509 is it's going to be the top of that gap fill. So we'll see if the market turns that into support. But this does look like a double top. It does look like a double top. Yeah.
Goes. Off we go. Depths of the position. Short.
Let's see. Let's see what
I
this
was
looks
like,
like.
yo, You could fail this.
Yep, we definitely fell.
Pushed it right back.
42. You know what? So we're back here at 44. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. I want to see how this candle closes first. And I'll put my stop literally underneath this, 2 or 3 points underneath this low. Yeah, 2 or 3 points literally underneath this low. 40, 38. Because like I said, I think the market's objective is not here. We didn't get this far just for them to knock this shit right back down. At least that's my initial bias until the price action proves me wrong. I really think that we're going to at least going back up until that at least on the ES 53.80 to 90, and we'll see probably our first real rejection at 66, 65, somewhere in that area, in my opinion. And on the Nasdaq, yeah, we got this big massive move on the Nasdaq. That's why I missed trading her. I could have caught all this. I mean, we did reject that 53. We did reject there, but then we bounced at 46. So, if the Nasdaq is able to find support, we can possibly see 580 on the Nasdaq if they can find support, in my opinion. But we'll definitely need a breakout of 550. But if we get a breakout of 550, shit, we're definitely going to 620. That'll be the next market objective. And I guess I should have waited for that 44 entry.
Sure.
Actually, I did.
Shoot. All right, NQ. Am I asking for too much? Too much for you to? No, of course not. Of course not. It's not too much for you. What am I talking about? Oh, don't do me dirty like that. Okay, thank you. Ran through that target. TP1, TP2, and I'm out. Wow. Man, this is insane.
I'm selling this by the hair of my. Oh, there it goes. Like I said, this will be.
Oh
If
my
that
God.
other target gets hit, then I'm definitely. Let me see something real quick.
Is it gonna get to that fort? No, I was just looking at that. I didn't say anything. Don't give all
Okay.
that.
So they could bounce it here. They could actually bounce it here. They could bounce it here. And I'm going to take that.
25. Q.
Actually, just going to put all this up. They could bounce it at 30. I kind of got in too early on this one.
How many points did I leave on the tail? Okay, I got out at. Damn! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Look at that drop! Oh my good. Okay, what time is it? Dang, it's only 9:19.
30. Look at that bounce at 30. Okay. Damn it. I was like, Okay. 25.
Wow.
25.75.
I'm proud of you. Did it.
25.75.
I was saying 425, 430. I didn't say it on stream because I was like, I don't know. But damn, it hit right into that demand.
Okay, so 46. 46. Probably like what, 55, 55, 50, 75,
Bounce scout.
364.
Did take the short at the top. I said it could fail here.
And it should bounce that 33.30 exactly. I should have waited for it. Should have waited for it. Because the ones that you don't wait for is the ones that freaking work. But I'll take a little bit of drawdown. Unless they try to.
Ready to run back up now, or do they want to get? Hold on. Why is his VWAP up there?
Are you looking at mines? What are you talking about? Oh, put back at or Nasdaq is. Oh, where's his VWAP at? Where's it at?
His is like right at 500.
500?
Yeah, mine's at 400, 403.
Huh. My Nasdaq is all the way up at my VWAP's at 369. And on the smaller time frame, yeah, 369. Where y'all getting y'all's VWAPs at? And
mine's at 403.
Yeah, mine's at 403 too. On the weekly VWAP. On the weekly VWAP. I kind of figured that they was going to try to sell it off of that 21. They might try to come for the 50. So we can get it, if we can get it back over 340, then the sky's the limits then, baby.
What a great short. I didn't think they would actually do it. I mean, I should have known in Q. Literally gave back that whole move up. Opening move.
Okay, so honestly, what I probably should do. All right, so I'm gonna stay in this, but this, I mean, one or two things can happen here. Either the market continues to trade up to the upside, and obviously that's what I want since I'm in long. But we can possibly see them come back and retest here at 23. So yeah. Let's hope the latter happens where it continues to go up and come back and retest 23 after it fills my targets.
Oh, you got the bulls on your side. Oh, we know what they want to do.
Well, I've been given a gift, so I'll take it. I've been given a gift, so I'll take it. I don't want to break even though. If I got in at the air, no, you know what? No. I'm staying in this long. They're looking like they're about to, damn it. What do you think? Okay, so what do you think, man? What do you think? Just tell me what you think. What do you think?
Look at your... So, okay. Pull up. I think they're trying to grab more liquidity to go down.
Yeah, I think so too. But it might keep going up. Okay, so
no, take it. Take the points.
You think I should take it?
Think you should.
All right, ES. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart, ES. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart, ES, man. Don't stop me out and keep going. Now, if I got in that, okay, I'll accept that. I'll actually get in the sim. I should have gotten to the sim.
Okay.
I'm getting to the sim. Like I said, I've been up all night scalping this market. It's in an obvious downtrend, and my bullish bias was trying to keep me in this damn thing. I should have gotten in at 30 like I said I was, but what I didn't want was for them to bounce it at the 200 EMA and keep going. But it's just
You,
like one of those poetic justice things where it goes exactly where you think it's going to go, or 330, and bounce exactly where it is. So you should have stayed true. Now, if I was in it at 330, like I said, I should have got in. It would have been a 14-point move to the upside. And I didn't have to worry about this drop. Thanks, Smith. I needed that. I appreciate that. Thanks.
yeah, I think you did the right thing. Looking
Thanks.
at it now, I'm like, I
Thanks.
I'm glad you got out too. Normally, look, our stubbornness and stuff. Normally, be like, no, I'm staying in. All right, all right. Once that word comes out, you start saying, all right. Yeah, it could be trouble, but yeah. Just looking at it after that quick reaction, I pulled up the ES chart. I'm like, yeah, I think they're trapping bulls just for now. For now.
Yeah, for now.
To go a little bit lower.
I think we touching this 23 or we touching VWAP. It's one of the two. I'm thinking that they might sweep underneath this at 22, 21 because they're gonna probably do the same thing they did yesterday. I mean, you got this value area low right here. So obviously we know that the value area is where the most transactions happen. So between 355 and 323, there has been demand, and you can see it right here. So I think that they're going to protect this low here at 316, possibly. So I want to see how they react around 323 to 320. I want to see how they react in this area. And if I see a bullish pin, let me see a bullish pin. I'm getting in, baby. I'm getting in.
Glad you got. I didn't want to see you sit through all that, all that potential drawdown.
That's what a traded partner's for, man. It's like that's why I asked. I was like, dude, I know I'm high right now. Let me get a second opinion.
That's so crazy. Hey, the 12 steps. You recognize that you were high on supply, high on your own supply. You freaking been trading ES all night, scaling it up as it's been going up. I just didn't want to see you sit through all that potential drawdown. Think and moving stops down and everything.
Because no, like I said, I got to stop doing that, man. Because like I said, I feel like that YouTube algorithm kind of does give you videos when you need it. And like I said, I have a separate account that I just kind of want to just trade so I don't have to think. And I will say something that I did so foolishly yesterday, and it's crazy because I was up $1,500 by the end of the stream. So after I sent you that text, Smith, I said I'm up 3K. Did you know in the last 10 minutes I blew or I hit daily loss limit in that account? The last 10 minutes. I sent him a text. I'm like, yeah, I'm up. And then I thought that they was gonna pump it at that at the earnings, so I over leveraged, and I was gambling on the potential up move, up $1,500. Crazy.
The SMCI earnings,
super microcomputer earnings. And so I bet it all. I put it all on black.
Bet it all.
I bet it all, baby.
That was so funny because they had a miss on EPS. Looks like the revenue was on target with the forecast. It had to be their guidance that brought it back, because I know when I was looking at it yesterday when the market closed, I did see NQ go down, and then I looked at Supermicro, and they were down like $55. When I saw it, I was like, damn. But then I was like, wait, let me see what they say on the call. And from the parts that I did listen to, the CEO seemed bullish for the future, so probably saved it.
Yeah, you're
Guidance.
probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I bet it all on black, and yeah, that position, that account had their loss limit. I was
Oh,
like,
actually, let me look. It's down $100. Dang, never
is it
mind.
really?
Yes.
Damn.
I just pulled it up. Oh my gosh. My bad. Never mind.
Oh, is that because I could have sworn I was like, hold on, I thought I saw it was up.
It
I
was,
could.
so it might have been up pre-market, but you know how that can change.
Yeah.
Pre-market really don't mean nothing
Nothing. Mm-hmm.
for stocks. Like this can change.
All right, so NQ hit the weekly VWAP at 406, just to kind of, so y'all be mindful of that if you're trying to short it. It hit the weekly VWAP at 406. Yeah. So just be mindful on the Nasdaq. And for Shiro, yo, that's exactly what we want. Exactly. Smith for the short term, Sherm for the long term. It's a perfect blend.
So yesterday, I sent it to you in the text. I made like 16K yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Today I made 7.
Damn.
And it's like, and I wasn't even really,
Trading for real?
yeah, I wasn't heavy at all. It was like, I mean, what I consider heavy is like 5 and above.
Mm-hmm.
That's heavy. But I was like 3 cons and scaling in. I don't start off with that. I start with 1. Scale my winner. But yeah, I initially was long. Then I longed. So I caught the first long to the high. Then we got that drop. Then I caught the second long to the high. Then we got the drop again. I kind of took a small short scalp on the second drop. Bounced back, and then I was talking. I think you had stepped away, but I was telling them like you could potentially fail here again if they don't crack that high. I think we made it to like 446, 47, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then dropped. Then I took that short. I took the short. I couldn't help myself. I had to try.
Yep, as a bear, you gotta try, man. As a bear, you gotta try.
Gotta try.
That's all you can do as a bear is try.
Micro's down $100. It's a good buying opportunity because this thing is. I mean, I think the high for this stock was like 9 something, 900. Off of the Nvidia heyday, riding Nvidia's Nvidia carrying Supermicro on its back.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I always knew Nvidia was going to be great because when I was selling options, the only thing I sold was Tesla, Nvidia, sometimes AMD, but AMD always sucks, so I stopped. But I made the most money on Nvidia and Tesla back in the day. Nvidia just kept going. I mean, Nvidia just kept going. You couldn't stop Nvidia back then, so shit.
Actually, I stand correct. Supermicro had a high of 1,014. 1,014. So it's down from its high, like basically 50%.
Damn.
But I do think it'll get back up there. And if they do a stock split, probably going to entice people to buy even more. And the thing is, their market cap is not like if you're looking at them to be one day like $1 trillion or close to $1 trillion market cap, got some room, got upside potential based off of that alone. So they can continue riding Nvidia. If Nvidia keeps coming in every earnings and saving the market and just taking over the world, then Supermicro's gonna ride its coattails.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Now it's just up to the leather jacket to perform.
It's crazy that the stock market will literally crash if he doesn't wear that damn leather jacket, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, people are so dumb. They'll take the dumbest thing and find a way to affect the market.
Hmm. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm done with the ES for today. I'm in the sim, so you know what that means, baby. We're going in that. We're going with the Nasdaq. I'm with the Nas. Okay. All right, man. All right. Okay. So I'm in the sim. These fib levels still holding up from I don't know how long. Damn, look at that drop on the ES. Damn, look at that drop. But you know what? This looks like a buying opportunity on the ES, man. You know, let's see. Let's see how it closed first. That's strong. That's a strong candle.
You don't think it could hit that bottom of your channel?
It already did. And that's actually
Yeah.
where I would put my stop. Let me make sure I'm in the sim because make sure I'm in the sim. Okay, I'm in the sim. I mean, it could, but what I'm looking at is that it did hit the bottom of this trend channel. We did somewhat get a rejection from the top. At least my thesis on this one is if they're going to protect this low. If they protect this low, then I'm kind of good in this position. I might be kind of early or kind of got faked out, but we'll see. Actually, no. I mean, we're in the sim. We'll let it play out. We'll let it play out. But I'm kind of disregarding what I said earlier today because, like I said, I'm still kind of high. But I still think that the market wants to come back and rebalance this area before we see any real move to the upside. So, yeah, Smith, you actually might be right about that because that 2220 area is literally at the bottom of this trend line, this trend channel. But
I'm just glad you got out of that long.
yeah.
With the second opinion, because that was too perfect too. Right on time. Right on time.
Yeah, I mean, this is the ES. This is not the Nasdaq. You can't really lie to yourself on the ES. That's probably why traders avoid trading the ES because you can't even lie to yourself. You can't even lie. You can't even lie to yourself. On the Nasdaq, dude, I don't know. I would have like, we'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. On the ES, you can't lie. You know she's in a downtrend.
That false hope.
Can't even lie to yourself with the ES. That's so funny.
Back at my break even, so maybe there's still a chance.
I haven't lost money yet. I just lost all my profits, but I'm still at break even. We can still get this. And that is literally that inside voice on the Nasdaq. It's literally we can still get it. Okay. So let's see if we can get a run back up.
Yeah, this is King Push chart is steadily climbing. We just came into that initial resistance area, that previous consolidation, then obviously that gap down.
Mm-hmm.
Japan over there effing up.
Literally.
Kind of testing this area, playing around with this zone.
Hold on, what the hell just happened? How am I in this short?
Oh wow. Yeah, and how you down 70 points? But it says your contracts are long. Like what?
How am I? Okay. All right.
This is sim, right?
Yeah, this is the sim. Dude, I would have been pissed. Dude. I would have been pissed, yo. Dude, what? How?
How are you short? What
How
that
the hell?
doesn't
I
make
gotta
any
I gotta
sense.
look back at the replay and look because I'm definitely supposed to be in this long, and I don't know why I'm down 88 freaking points in this. It doesn't even make sense. I'm not even up 88 points. What is going on?
Get those kinks worked out.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
It's a button or something.
Dude, I have no clue what the hell's going on here. And now people's gonna look at this out of context and like, how does this dude down 73 points? No, I'm supposed to be up because I'm supposed to be in this long. Like, what the hell? I'm supposed to
What
be in
did
this long.
Alfred say? Technical difficulties are
Things are
bullish.
bullish. Yeah. Okay,
Watch it keep.
so you said what?
I said, watch it keep pumping.
You know, it's interesting because the ES, I mean, the Nasdaq is pumping, but the Nasdaq pumped from my entry. But now let's see. So I was in at 24. It only reached 46. So that was like what, a 20. So I would have got my first. I think it would have missed my second target. It would have missed my second target. Yeah, I would have missed my second target for sure. And that's why we love trading the Nasdaq because she doesn't follow rules. Um that's why I prefer to trade the Nasdaq over the ES, but it is what it is. Because the ES, once I saw that they failed to take it up, yeah, this is going down. I mean, they may hold this right here. They may hold it. But my ultimate thing is that as long as they protect this low, I'm good in this position. As long as they protect it. Because what it appears that it's doing, so what the hell? So what it appears that it's doing is that we got this move down. We got this other move down. I mean, I guess technically this could be three legs, technically. But my main thing is that they protect this low. That's my main thing. And it does look at once they got them to bounce it at this bottom of this trend channel, the bears are trying to sell it here at the top, but they're not taking it down. So as long as the bears keep selling, I know that the stops that's sitting above these highs are just going to keep building up as much as they sell. And so once the bulls finally get this pop up, I know that it's going to be a stop run to the upside. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that stop run above these highs. And here we go.
Here we go. Go.
All right, let's look at that NASDAQ position because that's crazy. That's crazy. How the hell am I even down this much? How? Yo, what if this was a real account with my real money and I was in minis and this thing is saying that I'm down 53 points on 11 contracts?
I'd be on the phone with Ninja Trader support.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
Like, what are y'all doing?
There goes that stop run, people. There it goes.
Pump. ES pump.
Mm-hmm. Got that stop run, baby. Hmm. Hmm.
Bounced
And now I'm kind of mad I didn't take this in my damn real account. I'll come back tomorrow, man. As long as I'm
Nah,
still.
yeah,
He said, well,
you've done a lot. Made nice profits. You've been trading all night.
got that first 10-point target. If you're in this, I know it was scary at first, but I know it was scary at first, but the one thing that we can count on the ES is that she is structurally sound. And that's what I was betting on. And look at that. Look at freaking that, man. Look at that. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, yo, congratulations, Alfred. Damn, look at that. Pop. Oh, I gotta check this in my account.
Yo,
Ah.
yeah, the ES is moving now, like
Yeah, no.
crazy.
Yeah, she is, man. Like I said, she stopped going to church on Sunday. She hangs out with her sister, the Nasdaq. She fast now. She hangs out with her sister. Damn, look at that, yo. 15 points on the ES. We do this every day, people. Yo, if y'all haven't passed an account or gotten a payout, because this is done every day. Nice. Congrats. We're happy for you.
We're happy for you, Alfred.
Yo, yeah, congratulations, Alfred. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Hmm.
Yep. Some stops ran.
Yeah, so let me talk about kind of going back over. So what changed, Alfred? What changed? If you don't mind sharing. Actually, Alfred, I was like, have we actually, if you want to get on the mic and talk, yeah. If you want to jump in the chat, if you want to talk about it, that's cool. Oh, trading micros instead of minis? Yeah. That's definitely been a game changer, dude. Damn. Ugh. Ugh. This is the hard thing about trading in the sim. When you see a great trade like this, oh my God. No. 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 Stop it, Ian. Stop it. Stop. 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 I could have had this $1,000 that's sitting in the set of my regular account. Oh, damn it. Mm.
Painful to sit there and watch.
Watch it. Watch it. You said what?
I'm just sitting. I got it pulled up on my charts, and then I'm looking at your stream. I'm like, dang.
Now let's see how much points I'm down in the Nasdaq. Yo, look at the Nasdaq, yo. Look at that.
How are you down when you long? But close that thing. Close it. You're up. Close it and try again.
Dude, I don't even know what the hell is going on. Because first it was said I was down, now it's saying I'm up. What? Make up your mind, dude. Make your mind up. Hold on, is price at 530 on your chart? I just want to make sure maybe it's not like a glitch on a Nasdaq chart or something. Is that like 530?
Yeah, it's dancing around the 530s.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
You actually longed how did you long 524? We hadn't been up there since.
What do you mean? I longed the breakout at 524.
520. We haven't been to 520. We were just down. We haven't been to 524 since 916, 915.
Really?
And then we just broke out.
Since 916? Really? Hmm. There must be
Did you?
something wrong with my Nasdaq chart. That's probably why I was down 78
Why,
points. That's probably why I was down 78 points.
why does it say you're down again, man?
Okay, so this is obviously okay, let me close this out because obviously there's something going on. There's obviously something going on with this. I'll make sure I'm not in an account because shit, I would be highly pissed. Um, okay, so I'm still good. Yeah, it must be something going on with the my Nasdaq chart. Sometimes for some reason, NinjaTrader 8, my Nasdaq chart starts to mess up a little bit, so that could have been it. That could have
Yeah.
been it. Damn, look at that. Look at that. I was actually thinking about copy trading on the ES. I was actually thinking about just doing that. Um, because I got a good handle of how the ES moves, what to look for. Oh yeah, I never really talked about why I took this trade. Okay, so kind of going back to why I took this trade here on the on the ES. So I mean, once we saw this big move up, and I started to recognize that we were trending to the downside, I was like I said, I was originally looking for 2220. And kind of show why I was looking for that because initially the value area low was down here. So I was looking for the market to not really take out this low, but kind of tap the bottom of this range right here. And I'm gonna draw it out. Let me turn this off because it don't really mean nothing. So I was looking for the market to take out this range, or not to take out the range, but to trade back into this range right here. And that's why I was looking at that 2220 area for the price to come back in. However, what changed my bias to get in a little bit earlier was that once it tapped like 25 at the bottom, literally at the bottom of this channel, and we got a move up to the top of the channel, I was thinking, now that looks like a strong low. That looks like a low. That looks like a sweep of this liquidity right here. And so now I'm thinking that they're going to protect this low. So as long as my stop is underneath this low, then I can safely look for a long trade and at the same time manage my risk. And that's what I was thinking in this move. So once we got the strong low, the market moved up. And then another clue that I saw was that the bears were having a hard time selling it at the top of the trend line. And what's that philosophy say? If it's not going down, that means it's about to go up because we know what it looks like. We know when the market sells off, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. See this? And when the market consolidates, when it's about to build up stops, that's what it looks like. I mean, we know what it looks like. And so that was the second clue. That's why I was like, well, as long as they don't hit the stop, I know that we're going to go up, or it's highly likely that we go up. And I was able to get this great entry and that move up. But I do think that we will probably go down because it does look like it's about to fail underneath this low right here. It does look like it's about to fail. The bulls are definitely going to have to hold this. But if we do see a move underneath, then the same way that it came up using these stops, it's the same way that it will go down using these stops. And we might actually get a test of VWAP or that 22 level that I was talking about earlier. So we'll see what happens. But I don't think the market reverses today. Too much bullish momentum, too many buyers for that to happen, in my opinion. Yeah. Yo, congratulations, Dopper, man. Congratulations, yo. Yeah, it does look like it's gonna fail. Mhm. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Oh yeah, Smith. I don't know if we actually answered that question.
What's up?
So what are you doing in the sim that you can kind of translate into the real markets? I mean, is it because we've had this conversation before. There's no emotions in the sim, so the results are definitely going to be great in the sim.
Yeah.
But now that you're getting, these great results in the sim, what do you think that you can kind of take away from the sim and put it in one of these evals?
Well, I'm gonna keep going in the because I want the consistency.
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2 days, that's cool, but I want to see if I can keep the consistency again.
Mm-hmm.
As far as what I'm doing and what I'm looking at, I just feel like I am being more patient, and
I'll persist. He's up 200 a quarter mil.
Translate that to the actual funded side, bro.
Yeah, these prop firms is like, nah, bro. Nah. Nah.
Toss to be like, no. With a Michael. No, my kid's college fund.
And what's so funny is that he had to tell the truth about it because it was so obvious that he was like, dude, if this guy stays here at Top Step, he's gonna run us dry. You saw it on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, because when dude was talking like that, he was like, yeah. He's like, nah. He's like, what you gonna, when he asked him, what you gonna do? You gonna withdraw? He's like, nah, I'm gonna get another 100K. His face. Like, you can't hide the facial expressions. His face, nope. It kind of like drooped down. I was like, yo, making him sweat right now.
Yep.
It's like, damn, we gotta pay him out.
I mean, I'm glad, dude. I know they was monitoring his account. There was probably, dude. I mean, we know that these prop firms are not our friends, so let's not ever get into the illusion that we believe that these prop firms are our friends. They're providing a business or service. They was asking him to up his daily loss limit to 15K. They was trying to get him to go up every day. The same. It's crazy that they kind of did it to Dakota too. It's crazy that, I mean, he works for them, and it was like, yeah, let's get you up to 12,000. Let's get you to a 12,000 daily loss limit, Dakota. like what?
And then probably in their mind, he's probably like, yeah, okay. Like if he's not aware of their tactics, like what? Nah, bro. We're gonna keep it the same. Go build this account, and y'all gonna pay me.
Like, dude, kind of going back to that conversation, Dakota did, after he got his payout, that's when he's they always have him on shorter tap, and they always talk about like his style of trading has changed. He's making what would be considered gambling decisions. He's hitting his daily loss limit more often than not. And I've already given my opinion on that. It's that payout, it's a good and bad thing. It's a good and bad thing because once you have enough money to be comfortable, it's hard to convince yourself to stay as focused and to use all that mental resources, deal with all that mental turmoil, that emotional turmoil, when you don't have to. The body is not designed to really live in a stressful situation or in a stressful state for no reason. Now, if we're trying to get somewhere and we'll try to endure, the body will endure and it will move forward until it gets to that promised land. And then that's when it's hard to really maintain that consistency. And I think that's probably why he didn't really want to take that payout in the first place. They kept kind of pressuring him to take that payout. And I think Top Step wanted him to take that payout so they can kind of promote it and say, hey, we even pay our own traders. He worked for us and we paid him out. I think they was trying to get him to pay that. So they was forcing him to take that payout for promotional purposes. Looking at it from a business point of view. Now, obviously, this is my assumption. I don't know. I don't work for Top Step. I'm not affiliated. I don't know. But just kind of understanding human nature and the business side of things, and for them to just unnecessarily kind of say, "Hey, take your payout, take your payout." Yeah, that's where I'm getting this assumption from. Because as soon as he took that payout, what did they do? They promoted him. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of felt the same way too. That's why I can kind of understand where he's coming from. Because after I took that payout, yeah, or after I was taking the weekly payouts, I mean, I kind of want to do this more as a hobby, not necessarily try to be consistent because it is a lot. It really is a lot. It is. It really is a lot. That's why I see myself kind of once I get to a certain point, I start gambling. And I've consciously noticed myself doing that. I just start gambling for no fucking reason. No reason. Like last night, I was up 1,500 and I just started gambling. Like, why was I gambling the last 10 minutes of the of the session? Even if it worked out, why did I like first off, I was gambling was the first part, and then going full port. Like, why did I do that? But uh, it's
Yeah,
like,
you
dude,
left
gambling is
out
fun.
that part yesterday.
Yeah, that
you,
was afterwards.
you
You said
didn't tell
what?
me that. You definitely didn't tell me that yesterday.
Yeah. As soon as I sent you that message, I think that's probably what it was. I was like, dude, I just made 3K. I can make more. I want to make five. I want to make five. I just want to. I just want to. Just want to. And I was like, oh fuck. Well, all right. And it's gone. It's gone.
Dang.
And it's gone. I lost, dude. I lost the 1,500 plus so I lost really 1,500. So I lost $2,700 in 10 minutes. Yo. In 10 fucking minutes, I lost $2,700. Crazy. Oh yeah. I kind of got off topic. If you're in this long, think about getting out. I forgot this to say that because we got to sweep of this high right here. We got to sweep of this high. So I forgot my bad. I forgot. I looked at it and I think we started talking about something else. And it does look like they're trying to take this down, but we did get a sweep of liquidity right here. But yeah, I lost $2,700 in the span of 10 minutes gambling.
Oh man.
But it wasn't. But I do want to specify it was an account that I specifically gamble in. You can see that this is the account that I hit daily loss limit in yesterday, and obviously I couldn't trade it in anyway. But it wasn't this account. This is the account that I'm trading on stream. Right now, I think I got like 3 funded accounts, but I'm up $1,200 in one account. I'm up $640 in the other account. But what I want to get into, the reason why I don't necessarily trade the funded accounts is because I feel like I'm not in that mindset yet to really, I'm just not in that mindset yet. I feel like I'm just not in the mindset to trade the funded side. I kind of just want to just have fun with it. But once I pass this account and once I pass the other account, then I'll solely trade in the funded side and just really sit down and focus and stuff like that. Because it does take a lot of focus to maintain consistency in these funded accounts because once you blow them, it's done. You can always get another eval, but you have to switch your mindset that this is my money. I have to manage my risk. I have to really look at the charts, and that's just too damn much right now. That's just too much. I don't want to deal with it. I just kind of want to have fun with this.
It's understandable though. Yeah, it is a different game.
Dude, yeah, it's definitely a different game, man. Well, I guess to kind of add to what I said, it's the mindset, and then at the same time, it's the mindset, and I still have a tilt problem. Like I still I still kind of go on tilt a little bit. I have to work on that because I mean, I don't think I did it today, but if I was in my funded account, I mean, it could have got real ugly if I didn't get out of that move when I did. It could have got real ugly because sometimes I get into the mindset that I know that losses happen, but I'm just not good at accepting it. I'm just not good. That's why to try to counteract that, I try to only look for winning trades. I try to make sure that my risk to reward is always in my favor. So if I do lose, it's okay, I can accept it. But if I was wrong, then my stop would have did something like this. And I know that. I know that. Especially in my funded account. I know that's exactly what I would have done. So that's something else that I have to work on. That's a part of that mindset thing that I have to fix is keeping my stop where I have my stop and creating a rule to where I can't move it back. I can't do this. I can only move it up. And once I move it up, I can't move it back. So that's another part of my game that I have to work on, or that I will work on. But damn, looks like this thing wants to go. Like I said, I think we're getting to 65 probably. We're getting like the 65, maybe, if they don't sweep the liquidity right here and dump it.
Going back to what I've been doing different, I've been a little bit more patient, able to look at the market more objectively, because obviously none of this it matters in the sense that I'm trying to get my executions down and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously don't matter. It's the sim.
Yeah.
But it's practice, basically trying to get these executions to be more on point. It's really all I'm focusing on. I don't even care about the amount, because I'm not, the most, I think today the most I went up scaled in was three contracts. So I was 100%. And pretty efficient too, because I only had $45 in fees and commissions
Dang.
on 7K profit.
Dang. Dude, that's efficient, yo.
That's super efficient.
That's
Less than
efficient.
$100 in fees and commissions.
Mm-hmm.
Less than 50. $45 in fees and commissions, and only took 9 trades. Wow. Yeah, that was efficient.
Mm-hmm. Super efficient, dude. Shit. He was in one of these evals, and I'm pretty sure something like that definitely gets flagged. I'm pretty sure. I would bet money on it that something like that gets flagged. We're like, yeah, watch him. Watch this guy. Watch him.
Hey, watch. Be on the lookout.
I know, take profit. They got a Smith alert. They was like, oh my God, he's got another account. I'm pretty sure. I really wouldn't be surprised if that 10K rule was literally not because of Smith, because of how much money he takes from him. I would not be surprised if they made that rule specifically because of you. Specifically.
That shocked the heck out of me when I made that 10K and it was like, ding. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? I made too much. Like, nah, you're not about to take us for 20 in a day. Nah, bro, chill out.
Yeah, like, yo, chill out, chill, bro, chill. I think that's probably like the best thing that Take Profit could have done. I'm surprised they haven't implemented that in the first place instead of that sneaky over 25 execution rule that you blow your whole funded account bull crap that they used to have.
They got me like that too, but of course people had to have been complaining about that. I did, and they changed it relatively quickly.
Yeah, I agree, dude.
That's just stupid. Nobody trades like that. Whoever thought of that needs to be banned from the conference room.
It's like, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Protect our capital. Nah, man. That's the dumbest. Nobody trades like that. You got to watch how many. So execution is your entry and exit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You know how much that adds up in a day?
Especially if you're scaling into a position. Oh, my bad, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. And that was a part of my strategy too. I'd be scaling. I had to keep going back to the reports and make sure, look and see on the report how many executions I'm at. I'm like, that's stupid.
It probably affected those sales. I mean, as long as if it doesn't affect the bottom line, they'll keep it. But I'm pretty sure people just stop saying, I will never trade. Because I mean, dude, you literally can't expect as a business, especially in an emotional business, that you're going to take away somebody's funded account because they had over 25 contract execution. It's not even one way, it's both ways. Now, the person's already mad they blew their account while they were in profit, probably. And then you think they're going to come back and buy another account and start over? like, yeah, you're right. Who the fuck thought of that stupid shit? Or they wasn't thinking about it. They was like, oh, these guys are gamblers. They'll just try harder next time. No.
Like, man, get out the conference room. You're bad. Get out the big tank. It was wrong. Exactly, Alfred. Taking away someone's trading account for trading.
No, that's
hilarious.
Yeah. This is, like I said, this is something I have to work on. If I move my stop up, I can't move it back. But yeah, you're not, and I'm pretty sure that's why they changed it, because of that bottom line. I don't understand why. I don't understand why prop firms don't do what MFF is doing. You cap how much the trader. I mean, obviously take profit has, but you're capping how much the trader is taking out. It's a win-win. You can promote that we're paying people out. You're still, even if you're paying a lot more people out than you used to, it's capped. You're not paying people 10K, 20K. You have a capped how much they can take out, $1,200. That's it. And you only know that only a few traders is going to get there. We all know that. So it's like, you don't have to cheat to win. You can make it to where it's okay. We can still make our money through these evals because people are going to fail. And if people fail on their own accord and the prop firm had nothing to do with it, that's when people are like, nah, I can't give up. Let me buy another eval. Let me reset it. And they'll keep spending money that way. But if it's something that you, the prop firm, did, or you took something away from them, they're not going to say, oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. Let me buy another account from you. They're going to be pissed. They're going to go on the internet and say how you scammed them out of their money. They're going to discourage new people. They're going to go to another prop firm. So you're going to lose that customer, and you're going to lose other potential customers. And that's just not how you play this game, man. You don't play the game like that. The only people that can get away with that is the broker. They're the only ones. They'd be like, yeah, nah, you knew the risk. And people are like, yeah, you're right. And then they put more money in there. The broker only gets away with that, not a prop firm. Now, kind of like if somebody traded like earlier this month or on Monday and lost a lot of money, who are they going to be mad at? The only person they're going to be mad at is themselves. And they're just going to put more money into their account. But if a prop firm did that shit, no, they'll just go to another prop firm.
Where Apex F's up, their payout structure is terrible. And then enforcing these ridiculous rules because too many people are playing their game and getting to payouts.
Yep. Like I said, I was actually. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, I was saying that's Apex's problem.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot more videos of people saying that Apex is not paying them out, but I kind of want to know the full context, because I mean, for one part, I do understand that if you worked hard and not getting your payout denied because of something stupid or something that you believe is stupid, I mean, emotionally, I mean, you can be upset about that. But I kind of want to hear both sides of the story. Like, did you do something? I mean, the rules are out there now. We can't DCA anymore. We can't do this. We can't do that. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, at this point, we know what to, or we know what we can't do with Apex. But and we know now that they're talking about your strategy, recording your trades and all kind of blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like what? No, not everybody streams. Not everybody. Not everybody has recording software. Not
Mhm.
everybody does that.
Yeah,
And some people just get in there and trade, make their money, and move on.
yeah,
Like that's super crazy.
I think so. Yeah, I think that is. I think that is absolutely crazy. But like I said, man, we can hate Apex now, but we still have to remember Apex changed the game. I mean, unfortunately, now the Ponzi scheme, quote unquote, because I mean, all prop firms run off a Ponzi scheme. It's they new investors paid the old ones. Every prop firm is built like that. So um, yeah, they suck. But without Apex, we wouldn't have these cheap evals. We would still have Top Step on top with their 10 phase evals.
Hey, y'all don't understand. The new people don't understand. I was a part of that.
hmm
I had
Yeah.
to make 9K twice just to get funded.
Yeah.
First,
hmm
you had to do it. First, you had to make 9K. I think they give you free range, and then the second time they scale you. I was
hmm
like, yo, I'm like, dude, I just made 18K just to get funded. When I told you that, you was like, what?
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Like, think about all that money you made. And I mean, shit, that's why we have to remember they're not our friends. Think about it. You made 18,000 and you had nothing to show for it. And then you had to make an additional 5K, an additional 5K before you can even think about a payout. And then that's you getting past the threshold. And then if you took anything past that threshold, then you blow the account and you have to start over. So, yeah, that's how that shit used to be. And they were not going to change.
No.
And you had to pay everything up front. So
The only reason they changed was because of the competition. People were,
hmm
yeah,
Yep.
Apex was like, yeah, we the new sheriff in town. They ain't had no, you could do whatever you wanted in Apex back then.
hmm
No rules. They didn't enforce anything. Trade news. They encouraged degeneracy.
Yeah, they encouraged it. Yeah, it definitely, that's a great way to say it. They encourage degeneracy. Yep.
And then
Uh,
Top Step was like, oh shoot, we're losing customers here. What are we gonna do?
mhm.
That's when they slowly started changing.
I mean, they're just using that family tactic. Like I said, don't ever fall for that. Like, they're not your family. But we're not saying that they're bad people, but at the same time, they're not your family and they're running a business. They do give you the tools to be successful, but they make money off of failure. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they are giving you an opportunity to start a trading business for as low as $150. Well, actually $300 plus the activation fee. I mean, you're literally starting a business for $300. So it's not like they're not giving you opportunity to be successful, but they are hoping that psychologically you don't handle it and you start gambling and you just stay in that eval to fund it to back to or eval to fund it to back to eval cycle. I mean, that's how they make their money, dude.
True.
How they make their money. And that's why, like, I have to, like, when I was saying, I have to get into a mindset of just sitting down and saying, this is literally a business. It's just, okay, I just got to get back into that grind mode because I do see that I've gotten comfortable in terms of thinking I have enough, but nah, I need to get more. Let that greed take over. All right, so let's see. So, I mean, I guess the bulls could kind of consolidate right here, but I think now since we got this sweep liquidity, I'm thinking that the market could try to bounce here, but they're so close to VWAP, so I'm thinking they're going to try to go for VWAP. I'm thinking they're going to go for VWAP. And you got all the EMAs pointing to the downside. So, I mean, the one thing about the ES is that everything on the chart matters. This is like an episode of The Wire. Every piece matters. If you're not seeing certain things, you shouldn't be doing certain things. If you see the EMAs all sloped up to the upside, you shouldn't even be thinking about shorting. You need to wait for the EMAs to flatten out and curve to the downside before you ever take a short. And you can see it right here. You can see all the bears tried to sell it, even though the EMAs was literally in an uptrend. We didn't see the market slow down and get to the downside until it started to flatten out and slope down. And you can see that the EMAs was sloping to the downside as the market was going down. But once we saw the market flatten out, the EMAs flatten out, and we saw it slope to the upside, well, the market went up. So that's something that, like I said, I kind of enjoy about the ES. Because I am a more technical price action trader, the ES does provide more technical setups and strategies. But with the Nasdaq, man, this bitch crazy, man. She's not that crazy, but she is crazy. The EMAs kind of don't, I mean, they matter, but you can short even though the market is obviously the EMAs are going to the upside. How I use the EMAs on the Nasdaq for the most part, as long as it's sloped up, I understand that the Nasdaq, we're going to have these drops. I understand that. But as long as the EMAs are sloping to the upside, then I know that my longs are good. But once I start to see the EMAs flatten out, like what they do here, then I know that I need to consider getting out of my long and start looking for shorts. Now, you can see that the EMAs are starting to slope and flatten out as the market is trying to find support. That's the kind of stuff that I look for on the Nasdaq when I trade her. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that that's what you should do, because the ES, I mean not the ES, price will trade through these EMAs, but they'll trade through it, but then it'll suck right back into it. And that's something that I've noticed a lot on the ES, on the Nasdaq. So I'm over here at the Nasdaq calling the Nasdaq the ES. That's so crazy.
How dare you?
It's like, who's that bitch?
I'll show you some ES.
You just call me that bitch, ES?
Just jumps 500 points.
So I'm nothing like her. I'm crazy, and I am that crazy. But all right, guys, I'm about to actually end the stream at like 10:30. Actually, trying to get ready for this meeting. But definitely. So, I kind of hate. So I'll probably set an alert for this because, well, no, I shouldn't trade, but I probably will anyway if I see something. If I do think that here on the ES at least, I think they will take out this low, and they'll probably touch VWAP. I'm thinking that they're trying to get to VWAP. That's what I'm thinking that they're trying to get to. I doubt that we get to. I mean, maybe I doubt it though. I absolutely doubt that we see that today. So what I'm looking at is I doubt that we see a drop to this 310, 313 level. I mean, I doubt it. I mean, especially when you got all this. I mean, you got support here at 318. So let's just say this. So if the market is truly trying to rotate to the downside, which I doubt, but you know, they could. if we do see that move down lower and the bulls don't hold it at VWAP, then I'm going to be looking for 313 to 310, somewhere in this area where they initially broke out and we had this uptrend to the upside. We initially broke out around 313 is where we got that first breakout to the upside for sure. And because the bears are trying to sell it here, and 318 is going to be the top of this. So 318 to 313, that 5-point range right here is where I'm going to be looking for the bulls to come back in and try to take it higher. But I doubt that they trade past VWAP and don't bounce it. I doubt that. I doubt that.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it today. I'm about to go do some homework.
Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here too. I mean, you got anything before we end the stream?
Just try to come back and do it again. Again tomorrow, like I said, this whole week I'm taking the sim to get my work on my executions.
So you can come back strong on Monday.
Yeah, work on seeing everything. Which today, like I said, today was pretty good. But I need more data. Can't just go off of really one day. Yesterday I was kind of going heavy. I think I got in 10 contracts on the ES when I went long. So I was down like 6K at one point before it came back up. Oh shoot. Yeah, so yesterday don't really count. I was kind of just
messing around.
Yeah, the second half. The first half I was taking it serious, and the second half I hopped in ES and I took this long and the price dropped. But I looked at it and I was like, damn, okay, I see where I made the mistake. I should have got in right at this area because it was like to the T. And it was a level on the ES chart that I had. And I was like, okay, I see where I effed up. I could have got in right there. I think I would have only taken like a point in drawdown. It just ran. But I jumped the gun and I was just kind of messing around just to see. But yeah. So yeah, I need more data, good trading, good executions.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, the ES is definitely a different animal, man. Kind of piggybacking off what you said. Yeah, you can be down. And you said 10 lot on the ES. That's actually pretty light for the ES. That's actually really light to, I guess, professional ES traders because you can get 10 points in a range, and that's usually what they do. 5K, 10 points. That's usually really good on a 10 lot. On minis. But if you disregard, she is not the NQ, man. I mean, she stopped going to church. I mean, she is starting to hang out with the NQ, but yeah. Remember when the NQ would go like 500 points and then the ES only moved about 10 or 15 points? Dude.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
I was like, dude, I feel so sorry for ES traders because y'all don't deserve that. Well, back in the day when she was going to church. I don't deserve that. I was like, I'll never trade the freaking ES, man. Y'all could keep her, yo. She's too tame for me, man.
Yeah, when I converted you to NQ, I was like, why you traded ES? I'm like, that's moves in a 4-point range. You know that had to be back in the day. I was like, what? I'm like, I just caught 30 points on NQ. And ES only moved up 2. Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh. But then that's what happened. I introduced you to that drug that's known as the NAS crack.
NAS crack. When New York opens, we trade this NAS crack.
But your ES trading is, it's pretty top tier.
I appreciate that, man. As long as the ES stays like this, I'll continue to trade her. Hopefully she doesn't ever go back to like ever goes back to that, because I swear I won't trade her ever again.
Yeah, we had to find alternates to hop in it. Oh wow, look at CL. Oh, CL. Wow.
The CL super pump?
Yeah, it broke out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, 100 people were short or long on CL, dude. Actually, let's look at that, man. Because I'm like I said, like CL, yeah, that was my instrument, but I'll stick with the oh, like, okay, so if I trade CL, if I trade her, because technically I would make more money on CL than I would on the ES, technically. Because it's only $10 versus the it's only $10 versus the
Regular CL minis or
yeah, CL minis are like $10 per tick per cent.
what's the micros?
$1. Which honestly you really shouldn't even I don't understand why there's even a micro CL. Like $10 is a lot of money. I mean I know it is per cent, but dude, an 18-point stop is only $180. I mean, if that's all you really need is 18 points of risk on the CL. That's all you need. Damn, CL's like this. But I mean, the main reason why, like I've stated before, is that I don't trade CL is because she's not consistent. She's just not consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just agreeing with you.
She's not consistent, man. I mean, yeah, we're making big moves now, and I hope that the entire market continues to do this. But especially when you're trying to go for that payout, during the cash session, she sucks. You got to be up all early in the morning to get this great price action happens in the morning, and then you get the New York Open, then she sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the moves for CL was happening like between 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning. Like that's where the pumps or dumps would start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once she broke out of the so I mean CL is super technical, man. Like you're not making money if you're not a technical trader with CL. I mean, once you got a breakout, look at that, man. Like you don't think that CL doesn't use stops and is just technical as fuck? Like I just drew one range, and you can just see that they've been in this one area. If when they finally broke out of this area, we got this massive run higher. I mean, we do got this high right here. We do got this high that they did ran, and they came back. Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of see that. I mean, she is structurally sound. She's structurally sound. If you get a run of a high, you can expect a stop run. You can expect that. But I don't know. I guess I just fell out of love with CL, man.
Didn't she did you dirty like she
Oh yeah,
did?
and she did me dirty too, that bitch. I ain't training her again. I don't gotta take that. I don't gotta take that. I'm not gonna take that. I don't get an emotional. I'm like shit. I don't even get an emotional, an adrenaline rush from trading you. I don't gotta take that.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, like look at this one range, and this is why I like trading markets that are technically sound like this, because this one range, literally, like without the range, all this thing looked like a major mess. But I drew one range, and now it's like, oh wow, I see the structure. At least I see it. It's like, oh, so they broke out of this range, they tapped back into this range, they sold off, they came back to the top of the range, sold off, broke out, broke down. It's just that rotation back and forth around that range. That's all this is. But even though the market did made it back into this range, like look at all this choppiness. Like just imagine if you're in a heavy position and this thing is just breaking out, going back to break even, breaking out, going back to break even, breaking out, going back to break even. You're your target off at the top of this range, and this thing just keeps chopping its way up. And when you're in an emotional state, that is just painful. You don't know if it's going to keep going back up. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I don't gotta deal with that. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to. I'll stick with ES. She trades the same way, but at least you can get some. This actually might be a long right here on ES. This actually might be another stop run long. Okay, anyway, like I said, I'm done. But all right, guys, I'm done. And Smith, you said that you're good?
Yeah, done. Oh.
All right, guys, appreciate you guys joining. Hopefully you made some money, and we'll come and we'll do this again tomorrow. Peace out.
All right, peace.